escorted by his mom Sierra and his dad Eric and brother. This is Jonas's first year on Varsity and second year in the program, though in his junior year out put him out for most of his entire. Jonas plays middle blocker through his incredible athleticism. He has made a great impact this year for the team. After school, he plans on attending Utah Valley University in Provo, Utah. Thank you, Jonas. Next up, number 10, Zach Hansen. Zach is us, Stephanie, and his dad, Greg. This is Zach's third year in the program and first year on Varsity. Having played middle blocker, right side, and outside, Zach has proven to be an adaptable player, which is a strong asset to this team. Upon graduating, he will be attending Folsom Lake College, where he will be majoring in psychology. Thank you, Zach. Our last student athlete we will be honoring tonight is number 6, Matthew Ye. Matt is being escorted by his mom, Julie, dad, John, and brother, Ben. This is Matt's third year in the program and second year in Varsity. Matt is a setter and leader of the team and has been an instrumental success of the program seen over the last couple of years. This fall, Matt will be attending Folsom Lake College and is planning to transfer to a UC or Cal State under the tag program. Matt would also like to mention that he is proud of all the growth this young team has shown. He has also gotten a lot of satisfaction passing on his volleyball knowledge to his teammates. Thank you, Matt. This concludes our senior night. We all hope you enjoy the match tonight. And now, Nathan Hansen will lead us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light that what proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripe bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
No, this is good. I have.
Welcome to tonight's Varsity men's volleyball matchup between the Granite Bay Grizzlies and the home Oak Ridge Trojans. Should be a good game tonight. Both these teams hovering around 500. Oak Ridge at 7-8, Granite Bay at 8-6. I'm Chris Maffio, the play-by-play. My friend Mason Johnson on color. Mason, what do you want to see tonight from Oak Ridge as they look to get their way back to 500?
I just want to see take control of the balls. Make sure you nail your serves. Make sure you don't hit it too hard or hit it too short, and execute to perfection.
And Oak Ridge on a little bit of a slide going into this game, and they coming off of a 3-1 loss to Folsom at home on Tuesday. Granite Bay coming off of a 3-0 loss to Antelope on yesterday. So, should be a good game between two teams who are fighting neck and neck in league standings. And we're ready to go. Corbridge, and that one off the fingertips of no. And that's an Oak Ridge point to start the first set.
And just like I said in one of my keys, have one of the throws not be too hard or too short, and that was just perfectly hit, and Granite Bay could not send it back.
The Suede serving. Set. A hit across. Too much on it. Oak Ridge point. Sway the libero. As you can see by the different colored shirt. And Doctor the libero for Granite Bay. That one will fall on the tip by Vandeluster. So Oak Ridge on a 3-0 run to start the first set.
Excellent start here by the Trojans on this senior night. Executing well out of the gates.
Docto. Set. Now Jones tries to throw it down, but it gets blocked, and it'll fall on the Oak Ridge half of the court. Or they call it an Oak Ridge point as it fell just out of bounds. Last touched by Granite Bay. No sets. Toby Jennings. Now Vandeluster just on the tip, and that's an Oak Ridge point.
I mean, Chris, what are you surprised by, or how surprised are you by this start from the Trojans?
Well, you'd expect them to come out with some fire because it's their senior night, but it's a great start for them. Some great hits, like that one from Vandeluster right there. Swade's sixth serve. Can you make it 6-0? This one hits the net. Carmelo Bangs can't quite get it up and over. So it's 6-0 Trojans.
Chris, if you're the Grizzlies right now, what do? You're slow out of the gates.
Just take it 1 point at a time. Just try to get a point and then make your own run. A little bit of a hole here, but you get out of it if you just keep stringing together good possessions with it. Toby Jennings, Swade, Docto, Swade, Phillip Jones bumping it across. Trying to set up Toby Jennings, and there's the Grizzlies' first point off the fingertips of Latour.
And just as you said a little bit for the Grizzlies, just take it point by point to try and get claw back into this game early.
Serving for Granite Bay is Charlie Vaness. Latour setting up Jones, throws it down in the air. Docto, it just goes over that speaker. That one's out. Vaness didn't quite hit it at the right angle.
Just unfortunate for the Grizzlies there.
It is unfortunate. You get the point and then just give it right back. That one hits the net. Served by Hansen.
As I said in one of my keys, the Trojans just cannot hit the ball too short or too hard in this game.
Kellen Ashford, the server. Short, arcing serve. Vandeluster. Latour. Vandeluster again. A whistle and a Trojan point. Too many touches. Now Philip Jones will serve. Trojans with an 8-2 lead so far. That's a commanding lead to start set one. No. Setting up Istanbuli. Philip Jones gets blocked at first. Up in the air. Docto. No. And it's out. Just off the fingertips of a Trojan, so it's a Granite Bay point.
Grizzlies trying to do everything in their will to crawl back into this game early.
And getting these points works, obviously, you know, a point's a point, but all three of these points have been a little sketchy for them, like an Oak Ridge player tipping a ball that they don't need to touch or hitting it into the net. You know, obviously right here, you like to get a good point first. And there's a point for Granite Bay on the hit out of bounds. Carmelo Bangs. Setting up, no. It's blocked. And it'll fall for a Granite Bay point just off the arms and just off the arms of the Trojans wall up front. And it goes out. You know, so many of these players on the Oak Ridge team are above 6 feet. Only one who's not, I believe, is Swade. And he serves a role as the libero, so he's not really going to be up front that much.
Doesn't matter if you're short or tall, you can still be pretty effective.
So now Granite Bay on a little bit of a run here. They're within one.
As he said earlier, they're just going to take it point by point to try and get back into this one early.
Carmelo Bangs trying to keep the streak alive. That's a bad pass. Trojans can keep it alive, though. Philip Jones, I'm not sure he needed to touch that. Latour blocked it first. Yay. Tossing it over. No. Just on the corner. That's a Granite Bay point.
Grizzlies taking the Trojans' momentum right now, and Trojans, they're letting this lead slip away.
We said Trojans started fast, but now it's within one. These two teams match up very evenly. Back on March 18th, they played a 5-setter. The Trojans finally able to stop Granite Bay's run, but a 5-setter in Granite Bay that Granite Bay was able to come away with the win for. And that changes the league standings. As Oak Ridge is 2-3 in league play and 3rd in the Sierra Foothill League. Granite Bay 3-2 in league play and 2nd in the Sierra Foothill League. So this is a big matchup for both teams. Now Vandeluster to serve for Oak Ridge. Can't keep it alive. It's an Oak Ridge point. Granite Bay getting the point there. That is Conrad Monson with the kill. It's 10-8 now. Now Granite Bay, they've made this a close set. Corbridge in the game. Swade bumps it across. No. Istanbuli can't quite get it to go across the net.
Yeah, that was just a little like just tap, no power behind it, and just
a little tap. You're trying to
yeah.
throw off the defending team just by tipping it over the net. You think you're going to pass it, but you just lightly flick it to them. Latour tips it across. Istanbuli. Corbridge can't quite get there, so a Grizzly point.
Miscommunication between Slade and his teammate.
Hansen, the powerful spike. Swade able to keep it alive. Can Philip Jones do so? Latour. Wow, what a play. Granite Bay able to come away with the point, however, but what an effort by Philip Jones and Latour to save that.
How about Gavin Slade starting that little rally effort by the Trojans? Not giving up.
Server, that's Docto, the libero for Granite Bay. Not really sure Ye needed to hit that, but Docto, Abraham, that one will get a Granite Bay fall. That's Toby Jennings with the kill. Docto serve again, now at a tied set. I was behind Latour a little bit. Abraham. Oh, what a hit. It was Kellen Ashford with that powerful hit. And the Grizzlies take their first lead of the set, 12-11. We'll be back after this break. Soon. I need to mention this. Back after this break. And like we said, the Grizzlies have climbed their way back into this game and have taken a lead in set one. Be it early, but a lot of fight from them as the Trojans at one point had a 7-1 lead, 6-0 run to start this set as well. Docto to serve again. Latour trying to set up Corbridge. He gets denied at the rim. The Grizzlies on a big run right now. Docto serving too much on Latour. The Grizzlies continue to add to their lead. Docto serve too short.
And he knew it right away.
Those short serves are always great when you need to get a little bit of momentum back. 'Cause you're not being asked to do too much. It's another team's mistake. So here's Latour, who is their best server. Latour has 16 aces, 0.5 aces per set. Able to save it for now. Hansen can't track it down. So Granite Bay getting possession back right away. Give a shout out to our seniors for tonight's game. It's senior night for the volleyball team. Their last scheduled home game. Jonas Corbridge, Matthew Ye, and Zach Hansen. The three seniors on this team. Phillip Jones able to get him to go. Last touched by Granite Bay. It's not that good of a hit. Came off of his fist wrong. Swade. Swade is who was in for the run to start the game for the Trojans. Granite Bay not fooled this time. Out goes Toby Jennings. In comes Charlie Vaness. He'll serve. Latour able to get it to fall. So Mason with the NBA playoffs about to start on Saturday. Who do you have coming out of both conferences and ultimately the champions?
I had the Warriors obviously repeating with that DNA, the experience, their role players. And then coming out of the West, obviously we got the champions, the Warriors. Coming out of the East, I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Bucks. I think Giannis and the Bucks has something to prove this year after falling short in Game 7 of the semis last year against the Celtics. So I think it'll be Warriors-Bucks, Warriors win in 6.
I ought to applaud you. That's the exact same pick I have. So Trojans now trying to climb back into a game where they started off hot. Zach Hansen will serve. No, oh, that was almost absolutely nasty hit. Looked like it was going to go straight, but it just went straight. Did not go straight, just went way off to the right. No one was prepared, but it was out of bounds, unfortunately, for Granite Bay. No saving that one. Ye was right there, but Ye looks like he touched the net. So both teams neck and neck right now in the first set.
Also going back to the playoffs, I could see a 2022 finals rematch. I also could see that as well.
Phillip Jones sending it across. No, that could have been out. Hits the roof, no one's there.
Just a little miscommunication between Swade and his teammate not being on the right page.
And that roof's real pesky here. It's so low. When it hits the ball, it just falls straight down. There's another absolute rocket of a serve. Swade keeping it alive. Yay. A lot of ground to make up. Can't get there. Grizzlies up 3. Oak Ridge needs a timeout, and we'll be back after this break. Back after the timeout. Grizzlies up 3, 6 away from closing set 1. It's best of 5, and whoever gets to 25 first and wins by at least 2 points takes the set. And now Granite Bay 3 away from winning set 1 after being down so much in the early going. Kellen Ashford will serve. Has an absolute rocket. That one too low. Trojans get a point from it.
Yeah, that was just a little jumping rocket serve right out of the gate, right out of their timeout where they were rolling, and then just give it right back to the Trojans.
Phillip Jones will serve now. It's a little bit of a rainbow serve. Kellen Ashford, or that was Carmelo Banks. Carmelo Banks can't get it across the net. It hits the net. That's a 1 point again. Philip Jones serving. Short serve. That throws him off. This one sent right back the Grizzlies' way. Carmelo Bangs bumping it across. Yay, setting up Vandalester. Didn't quite get it. Istanbuli with a nice flick. Oh, what a flick there.
What a rally you got going on, partner.
Swade, good rally going. Latour. Doesn't matter. He was blocked and a violation. Granite Bay will get the point.
That was hell of a rally for both sides. Grizzlies getting what they wanted in the outcome.
Some really cool plays right there. Istanbuli with the little flick, followed by Latour's flick. This one goes across. I'm not sure they were expecting that. Istanbuli denied at first. Back across. Swade. Latour. Back across. Balls out. Granite Bay point. Carmelo Bangs. The serve. 4 away from closing out set 1 and taking a 1-0 lead. Philip Jones, too much.
Chris, what do you think the Trojans need to do to get back into this set?
Well, first off, I think you need to get a stop right here, right now. Because, you know, they went on a 6-0 run earlier, but can't always be doing that. And once you get within 2 of winning, like Granite Bay is now, it becomes real sketchy. So 5-point lead for Granite Bay, 2 away from closing this one out. Oak Ridge needs a miracle. Carmelo Bangs in his zone right now. And not really sure what was going on there. As looks like Hansen was trying to catch that one. And just some miscommunication with that.
Maybe wasn't ready for it or something.
Isn't ready. That serve did look a little low. Latour tipped right back at him, and that's a set. Granite Bay will take set 1, 25-18. We'll be back for set 2 after this break. Set 2 about to be underway. The Trojans started off really hot to begin set 1, starting off with a 6-0 run and having an 8-2 lead at one point. But just slowed down a ton after that. Lost the first set handily by 7 points. It's a 1-0 lead for Granite Bay. And this game obviously so important for Sierra Foothill League standings. Both teams would be 500 at that point. Flip the standings. Oak Ridge would go to second, Granite Bay to third. Swade to start things off for Oak Ridge. Swade started set 1, the 6-0 run. And that one's hit into the net by No.
So excellent beginning for the Trojans right out of the gate, beginning with 1-0. Just what they wanted and hoped for.
Obviously, 1-0 start. That's where everything has to happen. That one, oh, what a job saving it. Can this one get across the net? No.
I felt like he was out right when he hit it.
Yeah, it looked out, but what an effort, though, to try to track that one down and get the point. Or at least get a chance to get it. Swade setting up Toby Jennings. It's tipped by a Trojan at the net, and it's a Grizzly point.
So I would say pretty good start for the Trojans right now.
It's a decent start to get 2 points, but obviously need to get some momentum and not let what happened last set happen again.
Otherwise, you'll find yourself in a deep, deep hole.
And like we said, the Trojans have been on a little bit of a slide coming into this game. Have lost 4 of their last 5, only win 3-0 win versus Rockland on Thursday, March 30th. Granite Bay on a little bit of a win-loss streak, and they're coming off of a loss tonight. 3-0 loss to Antelope on Wednesday. Bangs. Sets it across. Vandeluster trying to throw it down. Now Phillip Jones. Too much on that one. Charlie Vaness, the server. Phillip Jones has a lot of power, and you saw that on that one being too much out of bounds, but Trojans get the point there.
Yeah, that was just a little flick from the Grizzlies' front side. Just obviously not enough power.
Trojans have been a little wild all night with their hitting. A lot of out of bounds hits, and Carmelo Bangs, wow.
That was a wicked spike.
Drops the hammer right there.
That was just thunderous.
Charlie Vaness serving. Hits the roof and falls. Vaness not able to make a play on it. Vanessa, a freshman on the varsity team. Teammates, you can hear him giving their support to him when he serves. Vandeluster serve. Awkward hit off the head on no and out of bounds. DeLuster. Carmelo bangs. Right to Hansen. No. That one probably would have gone out. Corbridge tips it over. Filling up Vanessa. To Ye. To Latour. Istanbuli is trying to, but looks like a Trojan might have touched the net before the Grizzlies had that ball fall, so it's Granite Bay point. Carmelo bangs with all that power. Latour, it's denied right away. It's blocked, sent back his way. And again, both teams neck and neck in this second set. Not enough on that one to get over.
Trojan's got some height in their front line.
Duguay to serve. Abraham tripped on no. They both fall to the floor. So just a mishap there by Granite Bay. Bully was upset that one was played because it probably would have gone out. That one just on the line. And the point is awarded to the Trojans. What a great hit that was. It's just right on the line. Abraham. Latour, the violation, Grizzly point. Straight serve right there. Fryer coming into the game for his first minutes, his first action. Corbridge. Denied at first, up in the air. Yay, setting it up for Latour. And that's a lot of ground for Granite Bay to make up. You could see Conrad Monson, 6'4" junior, trying to get there. Trying to slide, and he can't.
That was just good, well, execution performed by the Trojans.
A little bit of conferring with the ref as Latour gets ready to serve. Powerful serve, hits the roof. Toby Jennings able to get it in the corner for a Granite Bay point. Or they award it to the Trojans as it was out. Latour too much on it, it's out. One hitting the net, and the Trojans up 5 now. Trying to get some separation, that's so important in this set.
Really is. You want to expand this lead after that rough first set you had after you began that first set really hot.
The second set, in my opinion, is the most important because there's a huge difference between 1-1 and 2-0. Being on the brink of losing and having a tied game. What a hit that was by Kellen Ashford. So powerful on that hit. Whistle before the play, Granite Bay point.
Don't know how they got the point. Maybe a little violation on the Trojans' side.
With playoffs for a lot of sports about to begin, including volleyball, men's and women's lacrosse, baseball, softball, it'd be a great time to follow Trojan Pride 80 on all social media platforms for more coverage of that. And can you already believe fall sports are around the corner? Feels like just yesterday we were doing football. It'll be Jack Reynolds, the sophomore, to serve. Phillip Jones just able to flick it down, get the point. Just put it in no man's land. No one was there. Oh, those serves. Always dangerous. Hits the net and then takes a bounce over. No one's expecting that.
I mean, how could you expect that? That was just lucky.
I always remember those PE volleyball days. That would happen and it'd just be so confusing. Like what just happened is Granite Bay calls a timeout to talk things over. They're down 6 in set 2, up 1. So a little bit of a timeout for Granite Bay, talking things over. They don't want to let Oak Ridge get too much separation here. They're up 6, 15-9. Jack Reynolds will serve. Oh, Docto is trying to set that one up, and it goes off of his hands.
At least we saw him acknowledge his mistake and he knew it.
Yeah, you could see telling his teammates like, my bad, after that one. Carmelo bangs, puts it in no man's land. Latour sliding, isn't able to dig it out. And Granite Bay now looking to go on a run. Charlie Vaness will serve. Vaness right to Swade. Bangs. Vanderluster gets denied. Can they save it? They can. Phillip Jones across. Bangs tips it. What a save by Ye. The dig, but it's out. So it's 5 points, and Granite Bay wants to go up 2-0 right now. So that's on their mind. Need to go on a run here to get that. Jack Reynolds saves it. Great dig by him. And the Tor, bad hit. So 2 straight points for the Grizzlies. With Vanessa, who's been probably their best server tonight. They're in business. It looks like the Trojans touched the net. So they're just shooting themselves in the foot right now with bad passes and violations that are unforced for the most part.
And they're kind of letting their lead slip away by the moment.
Don't want to get into a dogfight again. They're huddled to talk things over. See if they call a timeout.
Because the Grizzlies won that dogfight in that first set for sure.
Trojans were up a ton at one point, and Grizzlies just came storming back. 25-12 run to end things. Here's Vanessa. Out. Trojans knew it from the start. They don't hit it.
Gavin Swade with the call on the out.
It's his job, just try to call things out as a libero. Oh, what a rejection. Vanderluster forming a brick wall right there.
Georgia's getting a little momentum back. Looks like whatever they talking in that huddle must be working.
Just right back at you. And Latour tipping that one into the arms of Carmelo Bangs, catching that one. Phillip Jones. Trojans back up 7 again. That one, thundering hit by Carmelo Bangs. And Jack Reynolds not able to dig it out. Oak Ridge does not call a timeout as Carmelo Bangs comes up to serve. Jacob Oberding, 5'7" senior coming into the game. He serves. Vanderluster's tip. That one out. Trojans first to get 20.
So if the Trojans get this set, they could either extend it to 4 or Grizzlies could just climb back in the third set and steal it.
Once you get to 20, it feels like you're sort of closing in just because of the digits where that works.
And if you're the opponent, you're at loss.
Feels way more daunting than 19. And Granite Bay gets a point. But it's a 6-point lead for the Trojans. Carmelo Bangs here to serve. Has a lot of power in those serves. That one, no Trojan even attempts to play it. But Granite Bay still very much in this one. Banks serves, Swade, bumps it, Latour throws it down. It's 21-15, Trojans within 4 of knotting this one up at 1. It'll be Matthew Ye serving, the senior. Ye, Abraham, Istanbuli with the tip. Fryer floats one, and it's too much on it, out of bounds. And if you're Oak Ridge, the one thing you cannot let Granite Bay do here is go on a run and get 3, maybe 4 serves. No will serve. Swade with the dig. Corbridge with the spike, but it's just out. Rejected by Jonas Corbridge. But it's out on a Trojan player, and it's a 3-point lead only for the Trojans. They call a timeout to talk things over and not let this one get away from them. I have to assume that timeout was just for Oak Ridge to talk things over and just try to not let 1 or 2 more serves go the way of the Granite Bay Grizzlies. No will serve. They've scored 3 straight, and they're within 3. Trojans need 4 more to close out the set. Fryer, little floater. Abraham setting up Toby Jennings. This last touch by an Oak Ridge player as it goes out of bounds on them. So it's 2 points now. No. Latour has blocked at first, but Granite Bay can't quite save it, and it's a Trojan point. Back up 3. 3 more to go to win it.
And this would be a huge bounce back set for the Trojans after dropping the first.
For sure, and in the fashion they dropped the first. But winning this one knocks it up to 1. You're still in it, because they can't quite save that one. There's a big hit by Latour, and a lot of ground for Toby Jennings to try to make up there.
That was a big hit. I really thought for a second it was going to come our way.
It looks like Granite Bay will call a timeout now, as they're within 2 of dropping set 2 and allowing Oak Ridge to knot this one up. We'll be back. So the Trojans within 2 more points, 2 more good serves of taking set 2 and tying this one up.
And they cannot let this one slip away. That would absolutely derail their momentum.
We need 5 straight from the Grizzlies, but they'd have to get possession back, and you also have to win by 2. So they need a lot. They need a miracle to take this one. They need a huge run for this. The tour serve tips on the net. Toby Jennings, or that was Monson with the spike.
Just like that, Grizzlies are...
And Docteau now will serve for Granite Bay. Needing all of these to be perfect. Swade. Phillip Jones. Oh, what a hit. Trojans within 1.
Now that was a hit. Gave the defender absolutely no chance of sending it back.
Phillip Jones, best at getting those kills on this team. Swade serve, little rainbow, and the tip by Vandeluster gets the job done. And the Trojans will take set 2. It's all knotted up at 1. We'll be back after the break. Oak Ridge coming off of a big set 2 win, able to prevent themselves from going down 2-0. Now, 2 more sets needed to win this game. start with the serve. This one, they can't save it. It goes way out. And the Trojans will start 1-0.
Horrific beginning for the Grizzlies.
Well, it could have been worse. I mean, just ugly play. And it's only 1 point, so you can come back. Now Swade will serve. Toby Jennings had the spike, not successfully. Now Vandeluster gets met. Carmelo Banks right to Latour, setting up Jones. He gets blocked. And it's a Granite Bay point. Shirley Vaness. Phillip Jones sends it across. That one probably could have gone out. Vaness would have done better not attempting to hit that one. And Phillip Jones gets met again. This time it's Bangs and Istanbuli. Lower serve, Latour's there to get the dig. A big hit. They get the kill again. Grizzlies on a little bit of a run now, 3-0. Ness has been an excellent server for them, and you see that one right there. Trojan's just able to save it. Vandeluster and Phillip Jones right there. Now the Trojans get the point. Too many hits. Drew Polkowski checking out of the game. In comes Jack Reynolds. Bully tipped it across, but the Trojans get the point. Jack Reynolds served right into the net. In comes Kellen Ashford for the libero, Docto. And Istanbuli will serve. I think this is the first time we've seen him serve all night, and that one's out. So
He was definitely frustrated with himself after that.
those serves where you can't really control what happens always have to be frustrating.
Definitely.
The serve by Phillip Jones. Return now. Jones falling down with that hit. And 4 hits for the Trojans. Carmelo Bangs will serve now. Those 4 hits by the Trojans. In a Grizzly possession now. Latour, way too much on that. Phillip Jones, a little bit of an awkward hit there. Latour able to put it right where it needs to be. So this set going neck and neck. Both teams looking for separation here in a pivotal set 3. This is Van de Luster to serve. Abraham over the head of Jack Reynolds for a Granite Bay point. It was tipped by Oak Ridge and is too high for Jack Reynolds to go and get. One hits the net, that's no. Matt Ye getting some serves. Oh, wow. Kellen Ashford. Absolute rocket there.
Very fortunate there, though.
But it goes out. Unfortunately for Granite Bay. Monson gets denied, but it falls out. Last touch by Oak Ridge. Docto will serve. Swade. Corbridge returns it, and it's just in for a Trojan point.
So, Chris, what are your MLB predictions for this season?
Well, it's been about a week or two into the season, and the Rays have still not lost a game. So until they lose, until they go on a little bit of a slide, they're going to be my pick right now for the World Series. It's just still early, though. 2 weeks into the season's nothing.
Injuries can happen to their star players at any time.
So that one blocked for a Trojan point.
My World Series pick is the defending champs, the Astros.
Tor will serve. A lot of power on that one, and Phillip Jones finding an opening and getting the kill. Tor again looking for some separation, but it's out. Granite Bay gonna get some serves here. Down one. And they're looking to go on a run of their own. It's Corbridge with the hit. Puts Docto in an awkward position to try to set that one up for his teammates. And it falls. And Swade will serve. Phillip Jones gets rejected immediately, and it's a Granite Bay point. Shirley Vaness, the server. Over the net, Van de Luster. Docto's there for the dig. Swade almost had the dig. That one out on him. Granite Bay, I believe they've tied it at 11-11. Trojans has not had an answer for Vanessa all night. The freshman. Yay, trying to set up Jones, and it's blocked but falls out of bounds. Carmelo Bangs not happy with that. Trying to talk things over with the refs. Jack Reynolds getting some serves. First serve, too much on it. This has so far just been a dogfight this third set. 12-12.
It's anyone's set right now.
Bully will serve. Last serve just went right out. Puts it near the same spot. And Phillip Jones gets rejected. Oh. Looked like they tried to keep that alive almost, but that's 4 touches. Phillip Jones returning this one. Ooh, Ashford puts it right where it needs to be.
Nice little push shot.
Now, could this be where Granite Bay finds separation? Tor setting himself up. I think he saved that one, but Ness, an excellent play. Jones across, floater. And there's going to be too much on that one. Trying to tell Latour not to hit it. He does not. And the Trojans come away with a point there. Phillip Jones serving. Big collision. Jack Reynolds saving it. Swade bumps it across. And Carmelo Bangs throws it down. Jacob Abraham serving. Yay. Tracks that one down. Tough position for Granite Bay. They send it back over. Ooh. Vandeluster missed the spike. He's not on the same page with Ye.
Yeah, just a little, like, who's going to do it, and then Don't have too much time to decide, so you got to make a move.
Swade bumps it across. And just bad play, miscommunication there by Ashford. So it goes to the net. Vanda Luster will go to the serving line. Sends it over. Returns. That's Monson. Hits the net. Gets the bounce. But that'll be a Granite Bay point right there. It looked originally as if the ref was calling that one out, but it did not look out at all. It's a 3-point lead for Granite Bay, closing in, or attempting to close in the outskirts of that in set 3. Corbridge throws it down, just out of bounds. Or they give him the spot. Yay, serving, this time from the other side. Docto. Oh! That hit Philip Jones right in the face. The hit by Ashford just drilled him in the nose. You can see him holding his nose. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Definitely.
And the Grizzlies get the point out of it.
They're also doing the little head tap thing.
Ashford and Philip Jones able to laugh it off. Just there's no malicious intent with that one, just on accident. Some good sportsmanship you see right there. Little timeout of the game as they attend to Philip Jones. Not sure how long this is taking, or what it's taking so long for. And they give a point to Granite Bay as well. appears they're just attending to Jones, letting him ice his nose a little bit. They're back ready to play. It's a 4-point lead for Granite Bay. Closing in on the third set. Jocdo will serve. Still talking it over.
So Chris, what do you think the Grizzlies need to do? Just keep this momentum. Don't let the Trojans crawl back into this one.
I think Trojans, well, they take the point away from Granite Bay. Looked like they were at 4, but they weren't. The Trojans just need to get this one back now and go on a little bit of a run to get some momentum and take set 3. Put yourself in a position to win. Win set 4 and win the game. So back, playing again. It's Jocdo. Tips on the net. Corbridge trying to set it, but there's backup. Sway. That one thrown down, in, and now it's up 4 for Granite Bay. Jocdo serving, lofting serve. And Latour gets rejected at first. They keep it alive, set it back over. Swayed up with Jennings. And Latour able to put it down. Ooh, what a good tip that was.
Yeah, that was just a nice little controlled tip. It was able to sail it over the net and just let it sail back down.
Huge serve by Latour. Goes right into the net. Just tried to put too much power on that one, it looked like. And 5 away from taking set 3 are the Granite Bay Grizzlies. Philip Jones initially gets rejected, but it takes a bad bounce for Granite Bay. And they get the point. Swayed sends it over. We're not expecting that one to fall on the Trojan side of the net. And Latour is able to get that one to go. Lead cut to 1 for the Trojans. And all 3 of these sets have just taken a long time just because of their back and forth nature. Just been a great game of volleyball so far. Trying to throw it down is Toby Jennings, but he gets rejected. And the Trojans now are within 1. It's not that often you see it this neck and neck at 20 points. Both teams desperately want this set to end it next one. Bangs. Sent it over. Latour. Slowly falling. Too much ground for them to make up. And a lot of pain there after that slide.
Now the momentum's back on the Trojan side.
Timeout by Granite Bay. As it's tied at 20 after a big run by the Trojans. We'll be back after the break. It's a 20-20 game in the third set. Both teams a set apiece. Swade will serve for the Trojans, looking to close out set 3. With Granite Bay looking to do the same. Every mistake is crucial here. No. Now, those bangs. Vandeluster throws it down, and it's just out.
Trojans very fortunate there. They thought they had that point.
It's unfortunate for them. That just off the line. Looked like it could have been a line either way. Now Charlie Vaness 4 points away from a set 3 win. This one gets blocked initially by No, and it falls out, so last touch by him. And it's 21-21 now. Jack Reynolds serving. Docto fell initially. Reynolds saves it. Vandeluster setting it over. Docto is Istanbuli with the kill. Now Istanbuli will serve 3 away from a set 3 win. And Oak Ridge calling a timeout to talk things over in this crucial part of set 3. These sets go best of five, so first team to take 3 sets wins. But if this one does go to a set 5, it's important to note that it's best of 15 instead of 25.
If the Grizzlies win, I thought this would go into the 4th set.
If the Grizzlies win, they just need to take set 4. Philip Jones looking for his revenge right there.
It sounded like it.
It's touched 4 times, and the Grizzlies got the point. What a game Charlie Vaness is having, the freshman. Istanbuli right into the net. And the Trojans are still very much in this thing. And Philip Jones will serve.
What happens if the Trojans would win this set? Would they have to win the 4th?
Yep, it's just best of 3, and it's tied up now, so Phillip Jones serves. Will be returned, but the Grizzlies touch the net, and the Trojans need 2 more to win set 3. Team needs to win by 2, so this can go past 25. Phillip Jones sends it across. Bangs. It's rejected at first. Granite Bay able to keep that one alive. No. Right to Swade. Swade setting up. Phillip Jones. It falls, and it's an Oak Ridge point. Phillip Jones 1 away from a set 3 win, which is huge. Puts them up 2-1 in a position to close it out in set 4. Phillip Jones sending it across. No. It gets blocked by Ye, and it falls out of bounds. Last touched by a Trojan, so it's knotted up at 24. And again, team needs to win by 2 points at least. And Abraham to serve. Vandelester tipping it over. Docto, no. Block. Granite Bay point. Last gasp for the Trojans if they cannot get the point here, and they call timeout to talk things over. So, Grizzlies 1 away from taking set 3 and going up 2-1. Trojans talking about how they're going to play this, approach this. They need 3 straight points. They want to win at least. Again, you need to win by 2. That's what's gone past 25. This one kept alive, and Reynolds can't save it, and the Grizzlies take set 3. So they'll go up 2-1, 1 away from winning this game. We'll be back after the break between sets. back for set 4, and the Trojans, on their last gas, need to win this one to force a set 5. But it's 2-1 in favor of the Grizzlies. 25 points away from winning it. And as we said, this is a crucial game in the Sierra Foothill League. Trojans, I think, would jump the standings if they win this. So, Granite Bay needing to win here.
For sure, they would not want to choke their seeding spot right here.
Team's getting ready. Oak Ridge will start with the serve. It's Gavin Swade. Polkowski coming into the game for some fourth set action, and the Trojans start with the point. Trying to dig out Jennings. Now Vandelester with the kill.
Excellent beginning for the Trojans. They do not want this senior night spoiled.
And you also have great energy on their side with just the way things have looked for them. Swade's serve just brushes over the net. Oh! What a kill. That's Jennings, Toby Jennings, with the monstrous spike. Jacob Abraham. Oh, Polkowski. Both teams trading blows, just some excellent spikes and kills. Won't get the spike there, but they keep it alive. And Vandelester again.
Trojans 21 points away or 22 points away?
21 at the moment, but it's a long way to go, so don't count on anything. Abraham sets up Carmelo Bangs, who gets that kill. This one hits the net. Charlie Vaness, who's been arguably their best server tonight, can't get that one to go across. And Philip Jones will serve. Jones keeps it alive. Swayed across. Istanbuli tried the little pump fake, trying to tip it over instead of spiking it, which he appeared to be trying to do. And it can't get across, hits the net. And the Trojans get the point as that one was out of bounds. And as we've said, a set 5 is best of 15 rather than 25. So if the Trojans can win this one, for set 5, it will not be as long as the other ones. Jones keeps it alive. With a brick wall there. Bully. Yay. Trying to get it across, but he's met immediately, and it falls into the Trojan half of the court. Last touch by Granite Bay, or touch the net. So a Trojan point. As Vanda Lester will serve.
Trojans at the moment 17 points away.
Carmelo Banks getting the kill. Charlie Vanos will serve. The tour across, blocked, Trojan point. Last touch by Grizzly and falls out. Yay. Serving. So this one already back and forth in the fourth set. No. Serving. Corbridge with the little tip. Blocked at the net. And Polkowski trying to get it across. Throws it down right back almost towards us.
It really was almost towards us.
Grizzlies on a run right now. Corbridge can't get it over the net. And a point goes to the Grizzlies. Violation on Oak Ridge.
Trojans losing a little bit of momentum right here.
Definitely losing a lot of momentum. Had a great start to the first half, or to the fourth set.
Just like what we saw in the first set.
Falls, and there's an Oak Ridge point. Tor serving right into the net. All these sets have just gone back and forth and back and forth. Closest one was a 7-point win for Granite Bay in set 1. It's been such an even matchup. You can tell both these teams are playing for something. Oh, my goodness. Phillip Jones sending that one all the way to Jackson with that hit. Ugh, that hit the wall.
Then it hit the coach.
Wow. Corbridge tipped at the net. The Tor can't save it. And Oak Ridge needs a timeout to talk things over. Grizzlies up 2, 1 away from winning this game. Well, the Grizzlies almost halfway to closing this one out. At 12 points. Eyeing a 3-1 victory here against the Trojans on the road. There's a arcing serve by Docto. Polkowski able to find a gap. Swade serving. Heading up. Ooh. We're just right back at them off the arms of Swade. Toby Jennings sent it right back over and came right back to them. The Tor, another huge hit. Vanderluster, Polkowski, it's blocked, and a Grizzly point. That's Toby Jennings. Polkowski out of bounds. Granite Bay point. The full standings, Whitney is number 1 in this year of Foothill League. Way ahead of Granite Bay at a 3-2 league record. Whitney 5-0 in league play. 13-3 overall compared to Granite Bay's 8-6 record. Ooh. Weird sequence there. Hits the roof, comes back down. And a Trojan point. They're down 4. Looking to get some momentum going. Jack Reynolds serving into the stands. Trojan point. trying to save that one. They can. Abraham set him up. Latour's there for backup. Phillip Jones. Now rally going. This one too much on it, or it stays in. And that looked out to me, but they give it to the Trojans.
Yeah,
Give
well,
him a yellow card.
card. Didn't know there was cards given out in volleyball.
Same, I've never seen that happen. But talking it over with the refs, there's really no point because you don't have an instant replay here. That one did look out, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Jack Reynolds' serve is returned. Spiked over the net. Granite Bay point. They're 8 away from a win. Here's Charlie Vaness. Vandelester tipping it over. Not fooled are the Grizzlies. Yay, setting up Jones, throws it down. Here's Phillip Jones, and a bad set by Docto. And the Trojans get the point. This one, neck and neck, once again. Carmelo bangs with a big hit. Trojans are able to get it across, though. Too many touches, and a Granite Bay point. Istanbuli serving, swayed, little awkward hit. Latour, big hit, probably would have gone out. Vandelester hits it. Able to save it though. Abraham and bangs. Tipped out, and they can't save that one, as it will fall for a Trojan point. 18-17. Neither of these teams want to lose tonight. Vandelester out of bounds. 6 away for Granite Bay for a win. Latour gets blocked at the net and it falls out of bounds. So 5 away for Granite Bay, and they're up 3, looking to close this one out. We want to go home, and it's a timeout. We'll be back after the break. 20-17, the Grizzlies lead as they're closing in on this game with a 2-1 set score. Serving are the Grizzlies right now. And Swade gets things going for the Trojans. Latour able to get the point for Oak Ridge. It's blocked and falls on the Granite Bay side of the court. Matt Ye to serve. And out of bounds. Too much on that one. Brandon No trying to close this one out. Needs 4 more points to do so. Jones hit that one. Could have gone out, honestly, it looked like. And that one will fall out of bounds. So 3 away. No serve. Is returned into the net. Granite Bay looking at a win. It will take a lot for the Trojans to come back and win this one. But if they were, it would include a stop right now. No. Serving. Jones. A little bit of weird hit just right off of the palms of his hands. Reflected back and falls. Ye can't quite return it. And the Grizzlies are 1 away.
What a win this would be for them.
It's a big win because, you lose this game and you drop down in standings. So, it's pretty important that they were able to get this win here as Trojans will stay alive. And again, it's not impossible for the Trojans to win. Include 7 straight points here. Can't give up 1. And Latour will serve. Jennings with the kill and the dagger as Granite Bay takes this one. 3-1 here at Oak Ridge. So Granite Bay will move to 9-6. Trojans will move to 6-9 on the season. They will retain their position in the Sierra Foothill standings. They will stay at 2nd, Oak Ridge at 3rd, and Whitney in 1st. It'll take a lot for Granite Bay to try to catch Whitney. It's been a pleasure, and it's been Chance Miller running the scoreboard, Joe Limoncelli and Dean Franco on camera, Mason Johnson as the color analyst, and me, Chris Maffio, as the play-by-play guy. On behalf of our entire crew, good night, everybody.